I'm trying to get Gary Vaynerchuk to sponsor a dream. And I've got a great idea. And my friend Nadia Comaneci, the world famous gymnast, her name's Nadia. I just nicknamed her Comaneci. So she's going to ask me some questions. This is called Getting Gary. Trying to get Gary Vaynerchuk to sponsor a dream. That's what the fuck I'm all about. I saw his videos. I told her about it. She said she'd help me out because I suck at just talking to a camera by myself. And she said, sure, I'll do it. How about in my vineyard? And I'm like, fucking okay, I guess that's all right. So this is called Getting Gary. Let's go. Want to ask me some questions?
Sure. So why...
Oh, say hi, Nadia.
Oh, hi. Oh, hello.
There you go.
So why Gary?
Okay, so the funny thing is I saw Gary's videos. I saw them coming up on Facebook, and he's promoting himself, and it reminded me a lot of Tony Robbins. So, is it Robinson or Robbins? I don't fucking know, but the one thing I don't like about Tony Robbins is that if a news story were to come out that there was a video recording of Tony Robbins, he's like, fuck, these suckers are just buying what I'm selling them and they're sopping it up, I wouldn't be that shocked. I'm not saying that's what Tony does. I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked if that came out, because he's all about a pitch. He's all about a sale, about feeling better about life, and he's got the answers, and this is the way to do it. When I watched Gary's, I got that impression at first that he was just an ad man trying to sell me shit, and that's what I thought he was. But the more I listened to him, the more fucking I was enthralled with what he was saying, because he's saying, this is right for me. It's not right for everyone. It's right for me, and this is how I'm fucking doing it. And he cusses, which I really fucking like, and he's a real human being, and I know that in private he talks exactly the same as he does when he's on camera. And so I want him to sponsor my dreams. I want him to be a part of both Beautiful Lotto, but more importantly, our monument. And that's why I sent Gary the first print, the very first print of Beautiful Lotto. The piece is called Her. Here's a picture of it. And I'm hoping to do a business deal with him involving a lot of money. That being said, it might come out that he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't know enough about art or doesn't want to deal with artwork. But my hope is that my inspiration from him and what I plan on doing with the artwork and the website will get him involved, and it will make him enough money to buy the Jets, the New York Jets, which is a dream I heard he had, and is a connection to the dollar that I had, and that's a different story, but we can talk about that if you want.
Well, you mentioned Beautiful Lotto and our monument, so yeah. Let's start with Beautiful Lotto. What's Beautiful Lotto all about?
Well, I'm excited. Everyone I tell says this is a great idea. No one goes and buys the piece. The piece I showed you, Her, is my best-selling piece. I've sold 6 prints over several years. One to the famous percussionist from the band Slightly Stupid. His name is OG. I lived in the same town he did. He just says, I just knew him as a friend from the coffee shop, and I showed him my artwork, and he goes, that's fucking beautiful. How much? I go, $200. He whips out his wallet, gives me $100. He goes, when I get back from tour, I'll give you the other $100. I'm like, fucking sweet. And he leaves, and I was poor, and the girl behind the counter goes, do you know who that was? And I'm like, yeah, a customer. Wasn't that awesome? and she goes, no, that was OG from Slightly Stupid. I'm like, no, he said he was in a band. And then I listened to the band Slightly Stupid. They're great. I bought 2 albums. And when he came back from tour, he got the other one, and I got a picture of him with him. This is him, being me and him. And I was excited, and it's my best-selling piece. Friends have bought it. OG bought it, which is great. But I've also had people that don't know me. They just love the artwork. So, Beautiful Lotto is, my plan is to sell 10,000 prints of Her for $210. At the end of the sales, when it's done, I give the original away. And you've just made the original worth over $1 million. And that's the whole purpose of Beautiful Lotto. And that's what I'm pitching for a business partnership with Gary V. Gary, that's what I'm pitching you. We'll talk numbers later. I hope we can film that. I hope you want to meet me because of that. But I'm excited about it. I know I haven't gotten the sales yet. I don't know about marketing. That's what I'm doing with Gary, is hopefully getting him on board with the marketing and see that I have other ideas. It's not just me as an artist. I've got 3 more pieces that I want to do on that, and I don't do anymore. And then I grab other unknown artists around the country and maybe even the world that I do have to like the artwork, which is kind of a bummer, but that's just a prerequisite. and I will get them on board with Beautiful Lotto. We will pitch them. We will get the money that they need to keep making artwork. And that's what the Beautiful Lotto is all about. My life goal is to fucking make artwork for the rest of my life. And that's all I want to do. Make fucking artwork. And I think Beautiful Lotto and this way is the way to do it. So that's Beautiful Lotto.
Okay, awesome. So you mentioned that you want Gary to help you with marketing and things like that. How exactly are you hoping that he can help you out? Like, what is your main goal for him?
Well, if he partners up with me, then he would be 50-50 owner of Beautiful Lotto. And I can concentrate on making fucking artwork, which is what I'm good at, which is what I do. I got the good idea for Beautiful Lotto. I've told people, and like I said, they love it. But Gary knows fucking marketing, and he knows social media and getting the word out. And that's what I want him for. And he will own half of the company, and that's what I need him for. I need people in my life that can do the shit that I don't know how to do. I know how to create beautiful things, and I can sell them on occasion, but I can't fucking market very well. So that's my problem. That's what I need you for, Gary. Marketing, man. You're great at it. Please help me, man.
So you had mentioned that you guys kind of have a connection in a way between him and the Jets and a dollar, and I believe that it's the Disney dollar.
Yes. So it's a great story. What's so awesome about it is I don't give a fuck about football. I've gone to games with friends, and I love going to games because I love people. I'm from San Diego, so I'm a San Diego Chargers fan. I don't watch the shit on TV. I don't know any names of people except for Dan Fouts because he was the most known quarterback, and then the one I think Drew Brees, we got rid of him and then he became better, some shit like that. I don't give a fuck about football. So when I heard that from Gary that he wanted to buy the New York, I'm like, okay, he's a great guy, except for that one thing, fucking whatever, he wants to buy the Jets. But when I heard why he wanted to, I heard it literally like a month or two ago when I started getting this idea to get him involved with Beautiful Lotto. I heard why he wanted to buy the New York Jets. And he said that he's an immigrant. He's from Russia. He was brought here as a child. His parents grown up in Russia, so they know the struggle of that regime or political system. When they got here, they were dirt poor. He just suddenly liked the New York Jets because his friends told him to. And then he wanted to get a jersey, but he was so poor he couldn't do it. His mom saw how much he loved the New York Jets and wanted a jersey. She fucking knitted him one. She knitted him a jersey, and I saw that, and I'm like, that's fucking beautiful. And he said, this thing he had from childhood, and it made him want to buy the Jets. And what I liked about it, he said it's not necessarily that he would get to own the Jets someday. It's the struggle. It's the struggle in getting there, and why he wants to is because of that jersey that his mom made him. And that fucking blew me away, because when I graduated high school, my dad and I, we lived on the beach in California. He earned a lot of money, but he had some problems. He wasn't good at saving or doing things with money. But he gave me a Disney dollar in an envelope, and the envelope had a little paragraph on it, and it said, Brent, this is a man's dream. He built a land, and then he built a world, and he made movies, and this dollar is made better than some country's money and is worth $1. Every Disney dollar at the time was backed by an American dollar. You got them at the Disneyland park. You traded them, used them. They were worth more than $1 in the park, but they were backed by an actual dollar. And this was just some guy that built an amusement park. And he's told me, my dad on the paragraph said, I believe that your dreams, the way I dreamed, he said, I believe you can accomplish something like this. And I've had many dreams. I get a lot of them. And after my father died, I'd lost that dollar. I'd lost the Disney dollar, but the message always remained. And after I lost my father, I wanted to build our monument, a monument to humanity, in honor of what my father did for me, what he instilled, the belief in me, with that Disney dollar, and it's a beautiful thing. And I think it's the connection between me and Gary. And if he doesn't want to do anything with the Beautiful Lotto, that's fucking fine. I get it. It's a risk. It's money. But I would be able to help him buy the New York Jets. I'm just saying, Gary, I'd be able to do that. But our monument, I've got a Patreon thing, and I need people, just like the other dreams, It's going to be its own island. It's a monument to humanity. There'll be 12 names on it at all time. It's the first democratic monument. You'll even have to vote for my dad, even though he's the inspiration for the building of the monument. You're going to have to vote for him. That's what I'm excited about. That's what I want to do most of all, is to build that monument, which is a form of artwork to me. And it's inspirational stories. It's like Gary's mom. I would have never known Gary's mom's story if he hadn't recorded it and put it on tape. Side note, I told a friend of mine that I knew, someone I love very much, the story of my dad's Disney dollar. And she loved the story so much, she actually went out and bought a Disney dollar. They don't even make those anymore. But she found one, bought it, paid a lot of money for it, and gave me the replacement. And this is what it looks like. It's amazing. It was the greatest gift I've ever gotten from somebody, other than the first Disney dollar. But I've gotten 2 Disney dollars. One inspired me, and the story of that first one inspired somebody I loved to give me another one. So both of my Disney dollars have incredible stories. And just like Gary's jersey that his mom made him, I'm hoping that this story inspires him to at least want to help me build a monument to humanity, our monument. That's what it's all about.
So with our monument, why does it have to be on an island? Why can't it be?
Well, that's the thing, is like, it has to line up with the setting sun. I wanted it to be its own place. It's some place you have to, it could be in a lake. It doesn't even have to be in the ocean. I've thought of the ways to build it. I've got an animation of it that I can show. And it needs to be its own island, just because I want it to be a structure that you have to go to. It's a journey to go to this place. I don't want it to be easily accessible. You have to get there. It's not that you don't gotta swim through shark-infested fucking waters. There'll be a ferry boat, but yeah, I want it to be an island, to just be its own thing. So when you're on it, you're surrounded by 12 people that are unknown by most until this monument is built. My whole thing is, like, when you see the Washington Monument, it's a fucking huge dick of honor of the first president. That's literally what it is. Yes, it's an onx, or fucking, what is an onx? I forget what that structure is called. It's an ancient Egyptian structure. Our first president, let's be on the huge white dick. 1,000 years from now, nobody's going to know what that structure is. I believe if humanity grows the way I want it to, if people nominate the people that I think belong on our monument, that structure will stay and become better, and it will always stay relevant to the time that it's in, not the time that it was. And that's what almost every monument nowadays is. It's a monument to the time that was. And our monument will always be a monument to the people of now, of what is happening. The names will rotate. Every year, a new person will go up on the monument. Every year. So after 12 years, a new name will, after 12 years, all of the names will be replaced with a new name.
So how are you displaying the names if you're saying that it's not going to be some Washington-style monument?
There's going to be, well, if you watch the video that I'll show at the end of this thing, that's an animation that my friend helped me make. Those tubes are tubes of water. Inside there'll be a holographic image. Right now you just see my dad's name, because that's the only name that's even capable of being on there. But there'll be a picture of him. There'll be a holograph inside of each person with their name. And you'll be able to go online and read the full description of why they're on the monument. It's connected to the internet. You'll be able to go online, but there'll also be headphones recording. So when you look at them with the modern technology, you'll be able to look at the person, click on the name, and hear why they're on our monument.
So if it's connected online, then what is going to be the draw to get people to the actual location?
Videos, and just like the Washington Monument, just like the presidents. What's that? Mount Rushmore. You know, people start hearing about it. You want to go somewhere. You know, you want to go somewhere that honors people. And what I think is great about this is those 4 people that are on Mount Rushmore. We all know. We all learned about them in history. We all know who they are. They deserve to be on that mountain. But these people that you see on our monument, maybe you may know somebody that knows that person. That's what I find so beautiful. I know a lot of people were inspired by my dad. At his funeral, he was an intelligent man. He was a genius. He was a member of Mensa, and you always got that from him. He always wanted to learn, and he always wanted to help other people know what he knew, which is why I love him most, because that's who he was, and he was a great man for that, and he taught me so much of how to treat people and the way I live my life, and so that's why I'm honoring him, and all those people around, the people that you nominate, will want to go and see them on our monument. That's why it's our monument. It's human. It's humanity. That's what it is.
We here at our monument want to welcome you to the first democratic monument for humanity. Our goal is to be a place that you can submit your heroes to and allow the rest of humanity to vote on who belongs on the monument. We want humanity to grow and become wiser with one another, our observations of each other, as well as the universe around us. So with your submissions, we all will see what you hold to be important with our society. Yes, there is a certain agenda to this monument, and that is to show us that we honor those who better our understanding of reality, hammer home the need for constant questioning of purpose, and make life truly a greater reward for humanity here on our planet Earth. There is someone in all our lives that have shown us the doorway of our own knowledge. We are asking you to share yours. Over the next year, we ask that you come to this site often and share it with others to see us, with you, grow. Please go to the submission page and read about those who have inspired others. If you feel your hero is worthy of being on the monument, then please submit them. Give us your brave beings of thought, who even with pain overcame their struggles in life to show you, and now us, a better way to be human. This is our monument. Thank you.